Alright guys, welcome back to another Minecraft snapshot in 1.17a. What was that? I don't know. 1.17. 21W07a. That is the snapshot, and it is a big one. Grimstone has been added. So, the last snapshot that was released was world height and all of that, which was one of the largest and probably biggest snapshot that has ever come out on Minecraft. But this one just changed so much of it. So world height, all of that has stayed the same. But how it's used, the world depth. So at +1 is where you're going to start seeing this Grimstone, and below, the next 8 blocks from 1 all the way down to -6 to 7, somewhere in there, you'll still see a little bit of stone, and it'll fade into this Grimstone, which is so cool looking. As you can see behind me, a few things have changed, including some of the ores, but right here is our Grimstone. So let's pop right down over here. These are the new variants. It is insane. We have our polished Grimstone, our Grimstone tiles, which is a new one, and Grimstone bricks, and then a chiseled Grimstone, which is really cool. So these 4 can be crafted into stair versions, slab versions, and of course your wall versions, which is awesome. There's so many things that is awesome. Oh, I'm so excited about this. It's gonna be so cool to see the changes and updates, and obviously textures could slightly change here and there, but for the most part this is probably pretty close to what we're looking at for the end game of it. All of these can be waterlogged, pushed, all of that fun stuff. The crafting of them, I was playing around with it. It's a little iffy right now, so we'll see what happens. But there has been a few tweaks to the world, including the ore generations. And speaking of ores, these are the ores that have changed. These are the ones that have stayed the same. So the diamond has been the one to the diamond has been the chosen one to stay the same. All the ores that matched this diamond pattern, just with different colors, have been changed to their own. Basically, they wanted people to know what things were, not just by color. So if you are colorblind, you can still see all of these ores and exactly how they laid out. The gold one pretty much matches, if not the exact same, to the nether gold ore, which I actually forgot one thing. Quartz. Quartz is another ore. I'm dumb. Okay. So, there's a problem though. Right now, if you go down into your world with the Grimstone, it's still these ores, which don't look super pretty. That doesn't look good, matching-wise. So, just like they have in the nether to match your netherrack, they're going to come up with an ore that matches the Grimstone. So this gray will be taken away, which I think is one of the best things they could do. Also, all of these generations have been changed, which, honestly, it is really good. The Grimstone is slightly harder to mine than your average stone. When you mine stone versus Grimstone, let's just grab a stone. Oh, duh, I'm in creative mode. Alright, so stone and Grimstone. Slightly longer of a time to mine it. And then, of course, you've got your cobblestone next to your Grimstone. Yeah, they're not bad. The Grimstone does have a very blocky texture, which is interesting. Obviously, that could still change. This is a snapshot, things change. But it is an interesting, like, a little bit of a difference that you have. I know you guys are all dying. Let's go down beneath the ground. So if you're going to go down beneath the ground, grab a potion of night vision, because it is hard to see. This is the new Grimstone. As you can see, right here is where it starts to show up. This is Y level 1. We're 1.5. 1. I guess it is 0. I thought it was 1. Interesting. Okay, I read that wrong. So at 0 and below, you have your Grimstone showing up. At 0 and above, It does not show up. So if you want your nice happy-go-lucky caves, you stay in this upper section. If you don't care and want to find your Grimstone and much more and deeper, darker, harder to see in caves, you're going to go down to the Grimstone caves, which is down all the way to negative 64, which is where the warden will be when it is added. But right here, we have a mineshaft. As you can see, and as we talked about before, they spawn with these pillars now. But let's see if we can show right here. They will also spawn with chains holding them up. So you can have chains as well as pillars when they spawn in ravines. This is definitely an interesting generation here. There's some more right there. But yes, so they can have chains, which is actually super cool. They're doing a great job of making it so it feels like it should be there and that it's not just floating above the air. So let's pop back over to our Grimstone caves over here. In the Grimstone caves, you'll notice something. There is no other block other than andesite. All of your diorite, granite, and dirt have been removed from below 0. You will only find them above 0, which actually kind of makes sense. Granite's kind of the most popular one to be used, and so it stays down here so you can find more of it if need be. Also, if you notice, their generation has been updated and changed. They spawn in much bigger pods, as well as more kind of a roundish shape. Oh, we gotta drink more. As well as allowing more for you to get. So that is an amazing thing. If you want to find it, you don't have to find 50 million pockets of it. You can find just a few large ones because they're huge ones now. Your strongholds have been adjusted as well. They will pretty much for the most part be completely, if not mostly, encased in stone. Just drop down here. This is kind of the bottom. It still goes down a little deeper, but we're gonna go right over here. We're gonna go right down over here to our brand new Grimstone Mineshafts, which I think look so cool. Normally you'd just have this stone around them, but the Grimstone Mineshafts, look at these things. This looks, honestly, it looks like a modded, like I've seen similar like design to this for stone in different modded series, but this is going to be vanilla Minecraft. I know some people might not love it, some people will, but hasn't generated yet. This is going to be so much fun to go look and explore through one of these because they look so cool. And then once these ores have their black Grimstone as well, that will be amazing. But these are so cool. With all the updates they've changed to them, as well as other updates to them, with the spider webs, and then when they go over ravines and stuff like that, and the chains that pop up, all of that sort of stuff. The Grimstone with these new, they're really changing things for the better, and they look better. They're turning out very well, and they're putting a lot of thought and effort into this, and it shows. And that's what I love about Mojang and how they design things. Now, there's been a few additional updates to the... Oh, there's two. There's a mineshaft down there, and there's one up right above it, and this is your normal one, old one. There's a few additional updates to the snapshot here, and one of which is your Blackstone variants have been adjusted, which isn't that big of a deal. It's just some slight little touch-ups here and there. Another thing that has been adjusted, redstone has been changed to prioritize your mostly used blocks down to your least used blocks. Kind of a nice update, actually, being able to get stuff a lot easier. And then a few little bug fixes here, and I don't think I've ever seen a tree like this. I really like that tree. That is probably one of the nicest looking trees I have seen in vanilla Minecraft. Did they adjust trees? I honestly want to know if they've adjusted trees. Anyways, guys, I'll stop going off about the tree. But anyways, guys, with the sun going down, thank you so much for watching this snapshot. Hope you did enjoy. And we'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and the bell if you want to see more videos like this. I have many coming out all the time. Share with your friends, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. We'll see you guys later. Bye!